Y'all remember Game Boy Advances? One of the hottest handheld gaming consoles of all time. Legendary games like Pokemon Fire Red, Sonic Advance, Zelda 4 Swords. If you didn't have a Game Boy, you missed out because this was most definitely peak gaming at the time. I remember spending countless hours playing my Game Boy. I took it everywhere, which is part of the reason I'm telling you this story. So one day, me and my mom were going on a road trip, and of course, I brought my Game Boy. Once we made it to our location, we decided to visit the local mall. And usually, my mom would make me leave my game in the car whenever we went inside of places. Now, I was at an intense level of Mario, and when I got out of the car, I was still playing my Game Boy. My mother saw and tells me, "Son, you know you're supposed to leave that in the car. Go back and put it in before you lose it." Don't worry, Mom. I think I'm old enough to be responsible enough not to leave my game lying down anywhere. I promise, I'm not gonna lose it. Okay, son, but if you lose it, I'm gonna beat you. I'm not gonna act like that didn't scare me at least just a little bit, but I was confident that I wouldn't lose it. I was too attached to it at the time. We go into a couple of stores. Everything's all good. I'm still playing my Game Boy. My mom's looking at clothes. It's all good. Now, I don't remember what, but my mother asked me something that caused me to divert my attention from my Game Boy and place it down where I was sitting. Shortly after, we ended up leaving the store. We went through the rest of the shopping trip without a thought of my Game Boy in my mind. We're walking back to the car and I go in my pocket to pull out my Game Boy, and then I notice it's gone. I'm thinking to myself, oh no. My mom's gonna kill me. She told me she would beat me if I lost it. I told her I wasn't gonna lose it, and now I've lost it. All right, don't panic. Maybe she has it in her purse. I fixed my lips to ask her, Mom, is my Game Boy in your purse? I could have sworn I gave it to you in the store. No, son, your Game Boy isn't in my purse. You don't have it? No. What did I tell you? I told you to leave it in the car because you were gonna lose it. Now look. You need to be responsible. You just got that Game Boy. Maybe we could see if they found it in the stores we went to. You better hope they found it, because if not, I will be fulfilling my promise. We go back into the mall and I'm nervous because if I lost my Game Boy, my mom's gonna buy me a new one and shove it down my throat. This is bad. We go into the stores we were in and ask the employees if they've seen a Game Boy lying around, and just my luck, they say they haven't seen one. As we're leaving the mall, my mother is fuming. Like, I can feel the immense mass of energy coming from her. My mother doesn't say a word on the way back to the car. We make it back to the car and I get in. For some reason, my mom doesn't get in. She just opens her door and opens the trunk. My mom goes and starts digging around in the trunk, and for a while, it's quiet. I'm thinking, wow, my mom is taking this better than I thought. At the end of the day, it was an accident. It's not like I lost my Game Boy on purpose. Suddenly, my mom opens my door, and I'm greeted by the thickest leather belt I've ever seen. My mother's like, "Didn't I tell you not to bring it in the mall?" Yes, but Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Drop it. Don't bring the game in the store when I tell you not to. My mother proceeds to give me the worst beating I've ever gotten. In the car, I can't lie, I'm surprised. She was surprisingly very agile and efficient with that much lack of space to get full range of motion on her swings. Eventually, I got another Game Boy. And you can probably guess, I left it in the car every time after that.